everybody, this is Jessica from Healthy by Choice. Very sorry that I didn't get my video posted on Wednesday. I had an accident and had a head injury, closed head injury, and fractured my cheekbone right in here. But anyways, I told you guys I was going to talk about hypoglycemia this week, so that is exactly what I'm going to do. Hypoglycemia is a word used to describe a lower than normal level of blood glucose, which is blood sugar. Basically, your blood in your body doesn't metabolize the sugar properly, so the sugar doesn't stay in your system the way it is supposed to. Your blood sugar goes really low, and usually the causes of hypoglycemia can be a lot of different things, but usually it is from another form of diabetes, like type 2 diabetes, which is where the blood sugar goes really high. It can actually go really low as well. The symptoms of hypoglycemia are chronic fatigue. You can be craving sweets, caffeine, and like soda pop. You'll have shakiness and lightheadedness, chronic headaches, and like you can be feeling like really antsy and anxiety really high until you eat, and then you feel better after you eat. That's another one. Rapid heartbeat, panic attacks, and depression. A normal doctor usually would give you a blood glucose meter where you can check your blood sugar, and they would have you keep glucose tablets on hand. If you have a really bad case of hypoglycemia, you might get glucagon injections. Gotta excuse me with the paper here. There's a lot of different ways to deal with hypoglycemia. Basically they want you to have 4 small meals a day and 1 serving of caffeine a day, like 1 cup of coffee or 1 glass of tea. The best way to deal with it is to eliminate instant rice, instant potatoes. Any instant starches are best to eliminate completely from your diet. They would like you to keep, they say to get rid of artificial sweeteners, white flour, processed foods, pastries and stuff like that. Want you to get rid of. Regular sugar as well is a good thing to get rid of. And to eliminate as much alcohol as possible. Now, obviously people are going to want to have the occasional drink and whatnot, which is fine, or going out and having a drink with friends, that's fine too. But do your best not to, drink a ton all the time, basically. Best thing is don't skip your meals. Make sure you have a meal at every set time that you should be having it. Try not to eat late at night. Do your best to eat, before 6 o'clock at night. Do your best to include protein with your lunch and with your dinner. So if you're going to have, say, lunch, try having a chicken salad instead of just a garden salad. Dinner, try to make sure you have some form of protein if you're a vegetarian. Try vegetables with higher protein levels in them, or have a glass of milk. Now, some things that can really help you deal with hypoglycemia in a holistic point of view would be to have licorice root. It's a very good supplement. It helps you keep your blood sugar stabilized, at a good point, not too high, not too low. Another one is sarsaparilla. It contains a hormone that is secreted from the adrenal glands. The adrenal glands, the pancreas, and the liver are very important when dealing with hypoglycemia. Some supplements to support your adrenal glands are licorice root, like I said earlier, and vitamins B5, B6, and vitamin C. You can get the vitamins B5 and B6 from green leafy vegetables. Vitamin C from fruit, vegetables. You also need to support your pancreas, which you can get magnesium and selenium as much as possible, and liver, vitamin B complex, and DHA. Another thing for diabetes in general, like not just hypoglycemia, but also for type 2 diabetes and whatnot, is cinnamon. It's known to stabilize the blood sugar, similar to what licorice root does. But if you have hypoglycemia, be very careful with how much cinnamon that you ingest, because you can have too much and it can bring your blood sugar too low. And usually comatose is about 50 for your blood sugar, or a little bit lower. Depends on the person, actually. A few other supplements that you might want to try is chia seeds. They're great. You can put them in with smoothies and with rice. Similar to like flax seeds, you can add them to a lot of different things. Dandelion root tea is really good to help stabilize blood sugar, and blueberries are something you can eat that would really be really great with antioxidants especially, but it also is very good for hypoglycemia as well. Like I would say, with a lot of things, do your best to eat clean, non-processed foods, to eat, don't eat fast food. Try to cook all your meals at home, make your own bread. Whole wheat bread is the best for you to use. Also, get some good exercise every day. Like a good, half hour to 45-minute workout is really good in supporting your body in many different ways, but it's very good to help deal with hypoglycemia. Also, try to keep a food log, like of what you ate and everything. That way, if you do have to go see a holistic doctor or a conventional doctor, you will have a journal of what you've been eating and drinking and whatnot. That way, they have a little bit of a better thing to go by and make sure that it's just the hypoglycemia that you're having a problem with, and possibly not something else causing your blood sugars to crash a little bit further. That's about all I'm going to do today. As you can see, I'm a little scatterbrained. Still kind of basically trying to handle the head injury. But if anybody else has any more questions, feel free to email me. Send me an email, send me a